some of the stuff happening. We've got escape rooms, Medusa saves New York. That's weird. Passing your potions exam. So that's very Harry Potter themed. VIP lounges, Doctor Who escape room. They're playing Quidditch. That should be fun. I see Randy says, I've never done an escape room at Fan Expo. I wonder how they work. Yeah, I'm guessing they're very small experiences. And they're just like in a corner or in like a separate room where they build like a makeshift room. So we're going to skip the meetups and stuff. We're just going to focus on sort of the panels and attractions. Do you want to watch on Thursday, 5 o'clock? We've got AKB 0048, episodes 1 through 3, anime music videos, the Disney cosplay meetup, geek speed dating. I've been curious to see that. Like, I'm obviously not available, but I just want to see what that looks like. A panel on managing workflow as a freelancer. That could be cool. Women in voice acting roundtable. Who's at this one? This one features Lucy Christian, Rachel Lillis, Veronica Taylor, and Christina V. That's yeah. So we've got the voice of Misty. I think she's also the voice of Jessie in Pokemon. Then the voice of Ash. And then Christina V is, I think she's one of the girls in Incredibles. Randy says, ooh, women in voice acting roundtable. I don't know if I'll make it in time. That's a solid lineup. Agreed. It's 6 o'clock Thursday. We've got the plushie workshop. What is that? Make your own stuffed friend in one of our plushie workshops. Learn the basics of sewing or advance your skills while you make a fun and geeky project. That's pretty cool. Christina V is all over the place. Okay. Also, let me know if you're watching this, if you can see the screen. You should be able to see it properly. I can't actually see if you guys can see. Collegiate esports, how do I get involved? At 6:30. How do I start a school club to support student gamers? How do I get my institution to recognize esports as an official varsity team? What steps should I take to help dictate my education? My institution... Wait. What steps should I take to help educate my institution on the growth and demand of esports? Join 4 prominent leaders in the Ontario collegiate space, each representing a different college or university, for this all you need to know panel about esports. That's really interesting. And I know that in Ontario, esports is becoming a bigger thing. I believe it's Durham, where one of the schools there actually has an esports arena, or they've been in the process of building it and setting it up. Screen seems to be fine. All right, great, thank you. And yeah, that's going to be a much bigger thing going forward, the esports arenas and stuff. Growing scene with a lot of opportunities. J-pop music and culture, Act 102 Q&A. Making your own video game junior portfolio stand out. So if you have any ambitions of making games, that would help. There's a lot of board game panels, I noticed. Some video game panels, but tons of board game panels. So if you are interested in learning how to design a board game, this will be a great opportunity for you to learn from people in the industry. I actually enjoy going to see the board game panels at Fan Expo. I don't necessarily... I don't think I have a game idea in me, but I think it's cool to understand how board games are made. Geek speed dating, hetero, LARP for people of color. Let me see this. This panel of LARPers will discuss their experiences as people of color in the LARP community and how to make your LARP a comfortable place for all kinds of players. Huh, interesting. I'm not really a LARPer at all, but that seems like a really cool panel for people in the scene. Pokemon origami for beginners. That could be fun. Contracts in the hobby gaming industry. Ooh. Oh, that's for like signing away your rights to like games that you've made as a board game designer. What else is happening? Oh, okay, so that's it for Thursday. At least some of the big ones I see. Friday, we've got some of the same escape rooms, Quidditch, all that stuff. Breaking into comics, of course, Fan Expo, big comic expo. Sword Art Online, alternative Gun Gale Online. I don't know what that is. Learn K-pop dance panel. Join the Polaris dance team as they take the stage to teach choreography from your favorite K-pop bands. This is an audience participation panel, so show up ready to move. I'd consider going to that. That sounds kind of funny and kind of fun. I might be too embarrassed to actually dance, but board game broadcast live. I think that's a pod. Yeah, it's a podcast. The Pathfinder panel. Celebrity Q&A with Luke Cage himself, Mike Coulter. I didn't watch Luke Cage. I watched a little bit of Jessica Jones, and he was in it for a bit. The Marvel Universe cosplay meetup. Okay, that's fine. There's a HeroClix tournament. Ooh, for X-Men specifically. A Q&A with Eric Stewart and Rachel Lillis. So the voices of Team Rocket. That one's on my short list of panels I would like to see. Iron Wig Live, a competition by Art of Wigs Canada. Okay, so here's the tea. If you have not been to Fan Expo or if you're planning on going, one of the best panels you can watch is the Iron Wig Live. And maybe you don't even have any interest in wigs or cosplay, but it's a panel where a number of cosplayers are trying to design the best wig. And there's a theme that they have to try and design too. It's a little long, so maybe you don't want to stay for the whole thing, but at least check out the beginning and check out the end and watch these cosplayers put together these amazing wig styles in just a couple of hours. Really cool. Can't see it anywhere else. So definitely check out Iron Wig if you are there at Fan Expo this year. And then Randy says, I want to do the Team Rocket panel. Yeah, me too. Here's another one for me. Celebrity Q&A with the iconic Pamela Anderson. Man, very iconic 90s figure. I think I have to go to that one. The Art of Ken Lashley, Harry Potter cosplay meetup. Ask Goku with Sean Schemmel. So I think this is the current voice actor of Goku in Dragon Ball Super. Or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, voice of Goku. Going to be there. My Hero Academia cosplay meetup. The cast of Kim's Convenience is going to be there, so join Appa and the gang for a not to be missed Q&A. So that's cool. Pokemon Advanced Origami. I love folding paper airplanes growing up. I haven't been folding. I don't really do origami though. What else do we have here? J-pop music and culture, pastel Q&A. An hour with Robert J. Sawyer. I don't know who that is. Comic book law. Founding the Marvel Universe, a tribute to Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and Steve Ditko. Okay. Steven Universe cosplay meetup. That's it for Friday. Now Randy says, oh, Kim's Convenience. That's a sure thing for me. Okay, I haven't watched it. I think Steph watched a little bit, and she really liked it. We've got the Doctor Who escape. Oh, we did that. All right, so now we're on Saturday. Some big ones here. Battlestar Galactica's Mary McDonnell is doing a panel. We've got gender roles in Sailor Moon and other anime. Interesting discussion there. Q&A with Elizabeth Berkley, Mark Paul Gosselaar, and Mario Lopez. So that's Jesse, Zach, and Slater from Saved by the Bell. Definitely want to see that panel. Mario Lopez, though, he kind of said some stuff that got him into some hot water. I don't necessarily think this is the place and time to go into that subject, but let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving before we get ourselves in trouble here. Prototyping software. The voice of Sailor Mars is doing a panel. Christina V. We talked about her earlier. A video game character cosplay meetup. Maybe that's for you, Randy. Q&A with Red Dead Redemption's Roger Clark, Alex McKenna, Rob Whitehoff, and Benjamin Davis. So if you are a fan of the Red Dead franchise and Red Dead Redemption, this is a panel you will not want to miss. I personally am not that big of a Red Dead fan, but hey, to each their own. Who else do we have here? Oh, dude, this one's a big one. Q&A with Transformers stars Frank Welker and Peter Cullen. So we got the voices of Optimus Prime and Megatron in the house. That's gonna be fantastic. So good. Man, I loved in my youngest of days. I always wanted Transformers. I never had them. I guess I could have bought Transformers when I had the chance. I always end up buying other toys, but Transformers are fun. And like flipping them all around in order to make the different shapes. Big one for me, Q&A with Raven and Beast Boy from Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. I love that show. Love those characters. I have the plushies in the back. I'll pull those up later. Or another time. Teen Titans Go is so good. I know that the original Teen Titans Go gets a lot of shade from the original Teen Titans fan. It's just different things. But also, I haven't watched the original Teen Titans, so I can't really say. If you are into cosplaying and want to learn how to make like armor and stuff, I would recommend this Warbler panel. It's a type of material that Yaya Han in particular uses a lot. You can do some amazing stuff with Warbler. Another plushie workshop. Another Pokemon panel, but this time it's Rachel Lillis, Eric Stewart, and Veronica Taylor. So you're getting the voices of Jesse, James, Ash, Brock, and Misty. Do you guys like... Oh. Zachary Levi, the star of Shazam. He's going to be doing a celebrity panel. We have the Sorting Hat Ceremony. So, funny thing, I personally identify as Hufflepuff, but I have taken at least one test on, what is that Harry Potter website, the big one that everyone refers to? Pottermore, that's it. They told me I was Gryffindor, and at the Science Center, they did a Sorting Hat ceremony, and I was also named Gryffindor there, but I refuse to believe it. I identify as Hufflepuff, just saying. We've got the Masquerade Ball at 9, the big cosplay event. Though there's not a competition this time, or at least it's a different one. It's not the same people as last year. And on Sunday, last day, and then we're going to get out of here, we've got Jeff Goldblum. So first thing in the morning, well, 11 o'clock. So my Sunday morning is going to be get into the show and go straight in line for Jeff Goldblum. Because that line's going to be very big. Mia Farrow is doing a panel as well. Is that at the same time? Oh, man. Wow. That's a huge start to the morning. Autograph signings with the cast of Corner Gas, RoboCop, Peter Weller. So, yeah, the guy who played RoboCop in the original movies is doing a panel as well. Playtesting and feedback, the core of tabletop game design. So if you're interested in designing a board game, definitely check that panel out and learn about how to test the game properly. Or get the best feedback, because it's very easy to get bogged down in your own design and be like, oh man, this is amazing, I've made the best game ever, and then other people will see things that you won't. We've also got 20 years in cosplay, a Yaya Han retrospective. She's one of the best cosplayers in the world. Definitely check that out. Make your own Sailor Moon pin. That could be cool. Prosthetic demonstration, how to get ahead in the Klingon Empire. Oh, that would be neat. Understanding how they make those like masks with like the wrinkled faces and stuff. John Travolta at 2 o'clock. That's a big one. I will have to be there for that. A lot of big panels on Sunday. For game fans, the Q&A with Princess Zelda herself, Patricia Somerset. So this is the voice of Princess Zelda in Breath of the Wild. Sailor Moon R, the movie. We've got Tyler Hoechlin, I think is how you pronounce that. I could be wrong. Peter Capaldi as well. Wow. Okay, yeah, the last Doctor Who before the current one. And yeah, that's gonna do it for all of those big panels, and that's gonna do it for our stream.